So there was a question that was posed online last week about the game. As we know right now, it's the World Cup happening in the Canada, US, and Mexico. And the question was posed to SDA people, and basically it was for SDA or Haitian SDA. I'm assuming. I don't remember exactly, but it wasn't a lot of. That was the premise. That question was for that specific group of people. In my mind, if you're an SDA, I think that question is for all of you. And the question was, would it be a sin to watch the World Cup game on the Sabbath? Well, the thing is, this is not just an ordinary World Cup game. As a Haitian, this is most likely a big dilemma because Haiti is playing in the World Cup. And as Haitian, as a Haitian, we like football. Not American football, but football. I know here they call it soccer, but everywhere else we call it football. And as a Haitian Seventh-day Adventist, we also like and we keep the Sabbath holy. At least we try to keep the Sabbath holy with God's help. Now the question was, and the problem was, or I should say the dilemma was, Haiti is playing in the World Cup, and as a Haitian, there are three teams we usually root for, either Brazil, Argentina, or Haiti. Now, not in specific order, but those are the main three teams we root for. Now, you will find some people that are French friends, fans, or Italy fan, but it's mostly those three: Brazil, Argentina, and Haiti. The biggest problem was that Brazil and Haiti are playing in the World Cup, and this is happening on the Sabbath. And now you know where the dilemma is coming from, because as Haitian, we like football, but also as Seventh-day Adventist, we love the Sabbath. So, what do we do? Do we watch the game? Or do we not watch the game? I decided to go and look at the comment section because, just to see what was being said. And I think somebody mentioned this. Now, I don't know if that person was joking or not. The person said, well, you know what, the person said, you know what, well, I will be watching the game because I'm not an extremist. And they put LOL at the end of it. Now, it does sound like a joke, but I don't think it's a good type of joke to be made because here's my thought process. Even though you say LOL, it can be used as, well, why would you put extremist? You don't have to be an extremist to not watch the game. Now I understand this is the relationship. I understand that this is the relationship between you and God. There shouldn't be any way to slide in that word extremist in it. I don't think it's necessary, even if it's in a joke, because as Seventh-day Adventists, we've been called legalist, cult, by the non-Adventist, or I should say the Sunday-keeping churches, because we keep the Sabbath on the seventh day of the week. We believe in the sanctuary message, and so forth and so on, other ways. So to put, I am not an extremist, LOL, are you really joking? Or are you saying that in a way not to feel guilty for watching the game? Because I'm pretty sure our Seventh-day Adventists, or most likely Haitian Seventh-day Adventists, most of the time, they all know those particular verses found in Isaiah chapter 58, verses 13 and 14, and I'm going to read it to you on the screen. If you turn away your foot from the Sabbath, from doing your pleasure on my holy day, and call the Sabbath a delight, the holy day of the Lord honorable, and shall honor him, not doing your own ways, nor finding your own pleasure, nor speaking your own words, then you shall delight yourself in the Lord, and I will cause you to ride on the high hills of the earth, and feed you with the heritage of Jacob your father. The mouth of the Lord has spoken. So basically, even if you were in a joking manner, you were to put, oh, I'm not an extremist, I think, and no offense to that person who put it, I think that's diabolical. I think so. Now, you could have just said, you know what? I understand it's the Sabbath, but this is my first time watching Haiti in the World Cup, and it's been 52 years, which, mind you, 52 years since Haiti has been in the World Cup. You could have just said something like, well, you know what? Because it's a one-time thing, because I don't know when Haiti will be back in the World Cup, so I'm gonna watch the game. I think that would have been good enough, and we understand. Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, she's gonna break the Sabbath because she wanted to do that because it's the first time. But to say that I'm not an extremist, I think that you took it too far. Even if it's a joke, I think that joke went too far. Because what if your best friend said, well, you know what, I think that would be breaking the Sabbath, so I don't want to watch the game. Would you say that the person is an extremist? What if your sister said that? Or your husband? Your parents? What if they said that? Or let's say there is something that you don't like to do, right? Because you think it would be a sinful thing, and your own cousin or your own sister or best friend says, well, I'm not an extremist, I'm going to do that. Do you see how, even though it could be a joke, it might be used in the wrong way? So this is what I was thinking. Yes, I understand it could be a joke in a joking way. Well, I'm not an extremist, but I'm a... God said not to do your own pleasure, and I'm pretty sure when you were watching the game, you weren't thinking of God. I heard Haiti lost 3-0. Were you cussing every time they scored against Haiti? I don't know. Were you getting mad when they were scoring on Haiti? I don't know. But one thing I do know, there is no way you were thinking of God during those 90 minutes or more of the game. So I would encourage all my Haitian and Seventh-day Adventists. Yeah, I understand you want to watch the game because it's the first time you've been seeing Haiti in World Cup, but let us not use words that can be misconstrued by people who already have, I guess I would say, words that they've been using for us. It is not an extremist thing to not watch the game. I didn't watch the game, and I'm not an extremist. And I wouldn't make that joke either. So let us keep that in mind. So we are gonna be all brotherhood about this. This was the Open Bible TV. I hope to see you guys again. Until then, bye for now.